Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. We are at low tide right now. I'm walking north on the beach at Delnor-Wiggins past State Park in North Naples, Florida. Another overcast morning here. 57 degrees, expecting today's high to get up around 70 maybe. Still dealing with the red tide. I've seen a couple of dead fish on the beach already. Haven't really got any strong whiffs of it yet, but it's still here pretty much all along the Southwest Florida coastline now, unfortunately. There's a little sand dollar down here. We tend to see quite a few of these on the sandbars when the tide goes out. I'd rather see a live one. These are long expired. These have been gone for a while. Once they turn white like this, when they're alive, they're a dark brown color. We don't take them home if they're alive. I'm just going to hang on to these for a minute as I walk up the beach to the pass, up to Wiggins Pass. I know there was a young man up here, a boy, looking for sand dollars for the past few days. If I see him, I'll give him these. Hopefully they'll be out here this morning. But as you can see, it's pretty cloudy here this morning. Again, no rain. It rained earlier. The wind is coming out of the north again, so we got a cool breeze coming out of the north. Walking into the wind. Boy, the sandbars are pretty clean here. Not much of anything on them. The old steel manatee sticking up out of the water here this morning. The old steel manatee over here. Just an old hunk of steel laying out there in the water that used to have a little piece of metal kind of sticking up at the end, and it looked like the snoot of a manatee. It looked like a manatee's snoot sticking out of the water, and people would stand up on the beach taking pictures of it, thinking it was a manatee. Some thought it was a dolphin. Then after a little while, they'd realize it wasn't moving. Roy and I used to get a kick out of that, watching the tourists take their pictures. So we nicknamed it the old steel manatee. Nobody really knows what it is or where it came from. It's just been out there for quite a while. Just a hunk of old metal. The old steel manatee. Our friend Bobby, she wrote a cute little song that included the steel manatee in it. Love to get a nice recording of that one day just to have for posterity. She debuted it last year around this time. We had a great party here at the beach. We had over 100 of our beach friends here for a little get together. That was awesome. Hopefully someday we'll be able to do that again. So looking forward to a gathering of our beach family again. The next time it's going to be bigger and better. I think people are even going to appreciate it even more just because of the virus here. Let's hope this vaccine works and we can get back to life as we used to know it. Wouldn't that be awesome? Nothing here on the beach yet. Not seeing any shells. Darn it. I wanted to get up to the pass early before all the shellers got here. This morning, nobody's out here. Yesterday, there was a lot of people. And there were a lot of shells. Good morning. Starting right about here, there was just a line of shells right along the shoreline here, all down in here. Now there's not much of anything. Doesn't take much though. One nice shell and I'm a happy camper, you know me. But I have been getting so spoiled out here in the mornings. The shell gods have spoiled me lately. Yesterday, when I emptied out my pocket, I was shocked at how much I had picked up. I was like, holy cow. I need to get some nice little containers and start sorting everything out. I just have a mountain of shells. It looks like a Calusa shell mound. If you guys know what the Calusas are, that was one of the Indian tribes here. The Calusa warriors. Pretty big people too. Part of our Southwest Florida history. There's a big shell mound down on Marco Island in the Caxambas area of Marco. It's actually the highest point in South Florida. Just Google Marco Island shell mound. And then there's an island up here in Estero Bay, Mound Key. And that has a big shell mound on it. A lot of history here in Florida. Beautiful cockle shell down here. I got enough cockles, but there's a really nice one down here. That has some gorgeous color on it. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Look at that. That is a beautiful cockle shell. Seeing some nice little fighting conchs down here as well. Lots of little slipper shells. my favorites yet. None of my moon shells or tulip shells. Not seeing any of them yet. Not much out here, really. Not much out here. A lot of broken stuff. A piece of a moon shell down there. An old Nautica shell, similar to a moon shell. Snail. The Nautica. Neat stripes on it. There we go. There's a little moon shell. Interesting the way it's the layers kind of chipped off there. Huh. We're just heading up towards Wiggins Pass here in North Naples if you're just joining us. Doing a little shelling here first thing. Trying to do a little shelling, attempting to do a little shelling. Seeing what got washed up here since the last time we were out. Not much. The pickings are slim here compared to yesterday. Not seeing a whole lot. Let's set these 2 sand dollars here for somebody before they get busted up in my pocket. Another cockle shell there. Well, the shells got pulled back into the water that were up here yesterday. Another beautiful little cockle shell. Looking for something with a nice hole in it for one of our friends. These cockle shells are gorgeous. Huh. All that and nothing down there. Broken moon shells. Interesting. Go up the beach a little further. My hot spots up here aren't here this morning. Up here at the corner, doesn't look like there's much of anything up here. Right on the point. This is normally full of shells right in here. You can see there's not much in here right now. Little worm shells. Hang in there, we'll find something. Come on. Come on, shell gods. Give us a little surprise here. Give us a little goodie. There's a little moon there. Little olive and a little moon. Beautiful. Chipped up though. Darn it. Beautiful color. Look at that moon shell. Man, it's chipped up. Look at the colors on that. Wow. That is a gorgeous moon shell. Nice little olive. Hey, good morning. Slim pickings here. Wow, wow, wow. Very, very slim. Boy, this was just covered in shells the other day. Just never know. Never know what's in store for us when we come out here. Gotta look really close too. Really close on mornings like this. Well, nothing. Well, I think that's going to be it for our shelling adventure this morning. Oh my goodness. I still got a couple things in my pocket. That's fine. That's okay. Don't have an empty pocket. That's all that matters. I didn't get skunked. Good morning. Beautiful morning for a swim. Exactly. Some little ripples out here in the water. Might just be the currents here. Might just be the currents. Yeah, thought it might have been a couple manatees. I thought it might have been a couple manatees swimming along here. But the ripples are just kind of staying in the same place. Good morning. How you doing today? Awesome, awesome. Got an old. Got a conch here. I don't know if it, yeah, we got a live fighting conch down here. Nice to see life down here on the beach. Nice to see life. Florida fighting conch, his foot there. He's not moving around very much. determined to find something here, darn it. Just not happening though. Yesterday morning was the morning, I think. Yesterday morning. If I'd have gotten out here earlier, if I'd have shot straight down here in the morning, I think we would have had an incredible morning yesterday. Ooh, wait a second. Wait a second. Yep. That's a little chipped up. There's a little tulip, a little banded tulip up high on the beach, just sitting all by itself. All right. All right. See a little tiny lightning whelk down there. Not much left of it. Oh well, a tulip, a moon, a nautica shell, a little olive shell this morning. Out here in the water. Not much out here in the water. Nothing. Just all broken clam shells. A lot of broken shells. A lot of stuff down here along the edge. That's some soft sand down there though. My luck, I'd roll out into the middle of the pass if I tried to walk down there. Get swept out into the Gulf. Wind up over at Jackie's house in Texas. Look at this drop off here. Boy, the beach is really getting eroded up here. Look at this. Wow. Tide's just getting ready to turn here. Right now it's having a hard time making up its mind if it's going out or coming in. Rain down to the south of us. Trying the high rack line here, the high tide line. Making a little sweep up here. All along here where you see this debris, the branches and leaves. Very possibly could be some nice shells up here. One never knows, do they? It never hurts to look. Oh boy. I don't know when we're going to get the sun back here. It's supposed to get sunny later this morning around 11, between 10 and 11. We'll see if that happens. I don't know. I don't know. It pops out and then disappears. This red tide, though, is getting pretty darn annoying. I mean, I'm not coughing this morning. That's a good thing. I haven't coughed yet anyways. It's here. It's up to 40 miles offshore here. Crazy. Not good at all. Just because it's not right on the beach here doesn't mean it's not lurking about. We got nothing here. Nothing. It's all clamshells. All just old clamshells. Some big ones. Some big clamshells. Big chunks of worm rock too. I've been seeing a lot of worm rock. I don't know if there's just huge pieces of it and little chunks break off. I don't know how that worm rock works, but there's a lot of it up on the beach here. A lot of it. Sand is still damp up here where I'm walking. A lot of broken fighting conchs up here. Oh well. We had some really nice mornings up here. Some great mornings of shelling. Cannot expect them all to all be like that, that's for sure. Take the good with the bad. Nothing out here today. Not much. Not much out here today. Watch out. I think we pretty much picked everything up in the past week or so. I think we got everything. Everything that was out here. There's that old moon shell that I saw earlier. Man, I wish that was... Oh no, that's a different piece. Another broken one, but there's one little moon shell down there. Yeah, it's a whole moon shell, a little one, but it counts. It counts as something, a little moon, kind of worn, but not chipped. Oh, thought I might have found a little baby tulip, but nope. I'm hoping. Still got my fingers crossed here. It's been a little while since I found a nice little murex. See a broken one down there. A broken murex. Right down there. What's left of it. What's left of a murex? An apple murex. Piece of a moon shell down there. Piece of a little moon. Gotta find some. I'm looking for a nice shell with a hole here, and one of our friend Carrie's friends is battling cancer. Tommy. We want to hang a shell for Tommy. For Carrie's friend Tommy. I'm just not finding anything this morning. For a nice conch, big conch or something with a hole in it, or a big cockle shell. I've seen plenty of cockles, but none with holes. There's a cockle shell right down there. Right there. Looks like an old, maybe an old sand dollar over here. Yep. That's what color they are when they're alive, but unfortunately this one's dead. Don't see its little feet all around the edge. That is a dead sand dollar. But that's more the color of them when they're alive, that brown color. That's a nice size one there. is the one spot where there was a bunch of shells and the waves are coming and pushing them all around here, which is a good thing. Spreads them out. Spreads them around, makes it easier to see stuff. Nice little olive here. Nice little olive shell. Nice shine, a nice sheen. Moon shell. Another little moon. Hey, good morning. Nothing for that shell tree yet, darn it. The prayer tree. Here's something interesting. Here's something interesting. This, you know what? One of my favorite shells. This is perfect for hanging on the shell tree. For hanging on our prayer tree. Carrie, if you're watching, we'll hang this moon shell for Tommy. And pray that that cancer leaves his body. So I'm going to hang on to that. Awesome. Awesome. One of my favorite shells. I love it. Well, that water is really ugly. Really, really, really ugly. It's kind of a mixture of reasons. Partially the red tide, and partially just that the tide was going out, coming out of the pass, so the water is always ugly up here when the tide's going out most of the time, 90% of the time. That red tide does not help. Our friend Dawn could definitely use some prayers. She's going through some very difficult times. I don't exactly know what's going on. I just see her posts and I know she's having some very tough times in her life right now. So please pray for our friend Dawn. Whatever it is that's bothering you, Dawn, whatever's affecting your life, I hope things get better. I don't know if Dawn's been on with this lately. It's a little moon with a little hole in it. Anybody that needs prayers, oh, come on, focus camera. What the heck? It's locking up now. Trying to get the camera to focus. There it goes. Anybody that needs some prayers here, don't be ashamed to ask for prayers here. There's a great group of people here, our beach family. We look out for each other, pray for each other, support each other. Dawn, I think you pronounce her last name Fair. It's F-E-H-R. Dawn Fair. And that's what these beach walks are all about. Don't ever lose sight of that. These live feeds in the morning, it's not about what the beach looks like. It's not about the dolphins, the seashells. It's not about that. It's about bringing everyone together in the morning. That's what these live feeds are all about. It's just a place to come and get together in the morning, be with your friends, spend time with your friends, and hopefully make some new friends. Isn't an intact moon shell down here? Another one with a little hole in it. Cool. That's like just right for hanging on a chain. Work a little chain through that hole. A necklace. Cool. Good morning. The pickings are slim.
They are, huh?
Very slim. I raced up here first thing this morning too, and nothing like yesterday.
No.
I think if we got here early yesterday, we'd have gone home with a garbage can full of shells.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting enough, and now when I come down, I really only look for, I'm very specific.
There you go. Well, you got more willpower than me.
I'm looking for the cone shells.
Right.
You know, the really good ones. I even gave one away to a gal
Oh my gosh,
yesterday.
how sweet.
And I look for the really good Miraxes. Although sometimes when those are worn, they have kind of a heart pattern to
That's
them.
inside?
Yeah, my
that's
wife
neat.
really likes those.
Yep.
So I walk down at 1. I walk right to the beach. There's a Mirax.
This morning?
Perfect. Not a big one.
Oh, wow.
But nevertheless, you know.
Out by the water? Or?
Yeah, right at the water's edge.
Yeah, I haven't made it down there in a little while.
And I take your advice. I just go and I study.
There you go.
And usually when you bend over to look for one, there's something else real close
Exactly.
to it.
That's what happens with me. I pick something up and, oh, I'm glad I bent over.
Yeah, absolutely.
See you later. That is the absolute truth. It's like the more you just stare at the ground when you're looking for shells, all of a sudden if you just stop and stare, all of a sudden they just start popping out. Nope, that moon shell lost its eye. Look at that. It's no eye. Wow. Cones, yeah, I love the cones. Beautiful shells, the cone shells. I have never had a cone day here. I have moon shell days where there's just piles of moon shells, angel wings, never the cones. Yeah, that is true, Tammy. Your eyesight adjusts when you get closer. I need to like stick my nose in the sand to see them. That's when my eyes adjust. Oh man. And go back up here to one of my favorite little prayer trees to hang this shell for Tommy. We don't know Tommy, but he is a friend of... Tommy is a friend of a friend. No. I just have this feeling I missed something here along the beach, along the shoreline. Anything interesting? Yeah. Darn it, nothing. I am staring. I'm staring, Tammy. I'm staring. I'm getting down close and staring. And nothing is jumping out at me. Nothing. I mean, a lot of times there's nice shells down here. You got to look really close because see, like this fighting conch right down here. You just see the tip of it sticking up. Well, that's all it was. But a lot of times they're buried. That was just the end of a fighting conch. Very deceiving. That's what they look like when they're buried in the sand. That's all you see. That was funny. That was kind of funny. I thought it was a whole conch buried there. There's another little fighting conch that could work on the shell tree for somebody. On the prayer tree. I always call them shell trees, but they're really prayer trees. That's what most people hang the shells for, is to say a prayer. Well, so much for the shelling. So much for the shelling. I got a couple little shells. I was kind of happy to find that little tulip shell. That was a neat little surprise. Sitting up there on the beach all by itself. Let's go hang this moon shell. I don't know if Carrie's on with us or not. If she's not, maybe somebody could shoot her a text and let her know I'm hanging her shell for Tommy now. She is up in cold Illinois, just outside of Chicago. This one little shell tree, prayer tree up at the north end up here by the pass has become one of my favorites. One of my favorite little spots for hanging shells. Jennifer Ann's shell is still here. We put that shell on here for Jennifer Ann yesterday. The old fighting conch, just like Jennifer, she's a fighting conch. Fit up on there? No, just a little too big. Find a nice, this got a big hole in it, this moon shell, so I can find a nice big branch for it. Nice strong branch to hang it on. Somewhere overlooking the water here. The water in the background. You try to find your own branch. You don't hang it on with somebody else's shell. That's not polite. Keep your shells separate. You might have to come over here. Might have to come over here, Carrie. If I can get back in here, that's gonna be the trick. Here's a nice branch here I gotta clean off for you. Here's the shell I decided on, Carrie, a moon shell, one of my favorites, for Tommy, who is battling cancer again. Let's get it down here. And there's Tommy's shell. God bless you, Tommy. Give you a moment here. Pray that that cancer leaves your body. Military veteran and nurse. God bless him. I'm sure he can feel the power of everyone's prayers right now. Amen. Amen. I'll send you a picture of that, Carrie, to share with him. I'm going to start up another live feed here. So stick around, stick around. I'll be right back. I have to keep the feeds under 1 hour, the videos under 1 hour, so I can share them on Instagram. On Insta TV it's called. We're starting to get a little following on Instagram now. So now we have friends watching on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Twitter's just a waste of time. Twitter is a waste of internet space. I'll post things on Twitter once in a while, but it's really a joke. A huge joke now. You know me, I'm still looking at the ground. Always looking at the ground. I can't stop. An old lightning whelk. This was the spot here. I don't know. Wait a second. Did I already pick that up once? Yep. I didn't pick it up. There's another broken little tulip. Darn it. Darn it. I saw the end of that sticking up, and I thought I might have had another little tulip shell. Dag nabbit. Silly wabbit. All right. Hey, thanks for being a friend. Those of you that are supporters, thank you very much. Those of you that are regular monthly supporters of Southwest Florida Television, thank you. If you appreciate what I do, you can find a link to my PayPal account if you want to send a little donation, a contribution, a thank you, token of appreciation, whatever you want to call it, gratuity. There's a link to my PayPal in the text description here. I do thank those of you that use that. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be out here every morning. Financial support, your financial support and friendship. I need both of them. Thank you guys. Thank you for being such a good friend. I shall return. If I don't see you in a little while, have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. What'd you find? Oh, just the very end of it, yeah.
And sometimes, those can be really beautiful the way they're.
Oh, yeah, the twisties, yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, this is the first time I saw your face. Yeah. Wow. There's going to be a lot of surprises when we finally can shed our masks. Oh, that's what you look like. John, okay, John. I'm Robb, but yeah. John is another fellow sheller. A fellow sheller. That's a mouthful. Yeah, there's a lot of broken stuff today. Yeah. A lot of broken moon shells. All right.
Like it was a couple weeks ago when you and I were finding all.
Oh, wasn't that unbelievable? That was just incredible. All right, folks. I was just signing off. I'm really signing off this time. I'll see you in a little while, hopefully. Thanks for watching. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.